Hey guys, it's Craig Chick back with another Vikings reaction, and there's like a beam of light that distracted me right there. You see that? See that? It's a message from God. No, I'm just kidding. Last we saw, channeling my inner Jimmy Macram there, Athelstan is dead. Floki killed him. Crazy. Ragnar shaved his head and said some pretty badass fighting words. Forgive me, my friend, not for what I have done, but for what I'm about to do. Holy shit. Porin had her baby. We have Hork's son in town. Not a good idea. Lagatha's getting a little irritated that Ragnar didn't fight for her. Basically, everyone's just mad at Ragnar is basically what the story's at here right now. Today we are reacting to Season 3, Episode 7, Paris. And by that title, it seems like we are not going to get a Ragnar-Egbert confrontation yet. But I hope it is coming. Oh yeah, and Egbert just playing everyone in England and Wessex. He's a player, man. A master manipulator. He's awesome. I love him. I hope I can keep saying that. I hope he doesn't do something that's like gonna ruin my view of Egbert, because he's easily top 3 for me this season. But yeah, let's just see what happens in this episode. See what happens with Floki and Ragnar. Is Ragnar gonna find out? What's gonna happen with this Paris thing? Is it gonna be a disaster? Is it gonna be good? Who's gonna betray Ragnar? Let's see. Oh. Hi, buddy.
Paris has been prepared for this attack. We are well provisioned with food and water, enough to last the whole summer.
I am relieved to hear it. To some extent, we are at your mercy, Count Odo. For you must protect us against these pagans.
Your Highness, it is still not too late for you to leave the city. Many here would urge you to save yourself.
Is this the princess?
Surely.
Is this the princess?
For abandoning our capital at such a time.
An army for our relief?
I will not ask either of my brothers for help. I must prove myself better than my brothers, Count Odo. And these Northmen have provided the opportunity.
The opportunity for your death.
Defeat them. And I will be seen as a worthy successor to my grandfather, to the great Charlemagne.
Egbert was talking about it in the last episode. Charlemagne is the one who
You see, Count Odo,
massacred like 4,500 Vikings, right?
reading.
Okay, let's see what this guy's got planned here.
Forgive me for asking, my son, but how is your marriage?
A little rocky.
It is hard to forget what happened, and I try hard to forgive, as our Lord requires us to do.
You try hard to forgive.
For those who trespass against
Her father. And what would she think if we decided to overthrow him?
What?
you. Really do that.
Of course. How else would I become Brett Walder, King of Kings, King of all England? Of course I must overthrow him.
Damn.
I just wondered how assassination.
My God, Father, Ayla is your ally and your friend.
Oh no, not my friend. I don't have.
Apparently not. Oh shit. He is so good. Crazy.
Father, forgive me.
This is
Holy Father,
a messed up family.
Who is this?
you sent nobles with Queen Gwynfrith to look after our interests in Mercia.
Is she going rogue now?
What happened to you? The Queen repudiated the contract she signed with us. She wants to...
I want you to know, Floki, that I need you. Now more than ever.
That is...
I've always believed in you.
I don't think that was genuine, but that's exactly... He knows exactly what Floki wants to hear.
Of this raid.
Sit. Take it, sit.
I would not feel safe if I was
Reach
Loki.
Paris. Now, we all want to know.
The king. My oldest friend has asked me to take command.
He's like, everyone's like, okay. Look at Helga. She's like,
So, how do we best attack the city?
Some of us have taken a closer look at the city from further up the bank, and we suggest a plan. To mount simultaneous attacks both from the water and from the land.
okay.
I will lead an assault on the tower and the gates of the city.
We will attack the gates together.
I said I would lead the assault.
We may need the tools Erlander made.
I will make that decision if and when we need to make it.
I trust old Karls to make it.
I don't think you were listening.
Who are you again? Can we just kill you?
At the same time as the attack at the gates, there will also be a riverborne attack. The ships will be filled with warriors and means of scaling. We will beach beneath the walls. We will climb up and gain entry to the city that way as well.
In which case, Floki, you'll be responsible for constructing whatever it is we need to scale these walls.
Well, don't you worry about me, Rob. I will make something truly astonishing. Just wait and see.
I'm excited.
All those who agree with the plan, say aye.
Aye.
I don't know what Ragnar's up to. I mean,
Let's hope the gods bless your efforts.
oh, Floke, I'm scared for you.
But still, there is a way for this deluded queen to find some redemption.
There is.
My son, Mercia has been weakened by years of civil wars. She is no longer what she was, and must acknowledge the power of Wessex. Without Wessex, Mercia is now more than ever at the mercy of the Northmen, as well as other Saxon neighbors.
Like Northumbria.
Precisely like Northumbria.
Yes.
Everything just works out perfectly for him.
So terrible harvest.
I charge you to go to Mercia and tell the queen that she may be forgiven for slaughtering our nobles, but only if she begs mercy and reconfirms her subjugation to Wessex. If not, we will show her the iron fist. We will invade and we will destroy her. And her limbs being fastened to 4 horses, her body will be torn apart.
Well, shit.
Or something of that sort. But also tell her that we have a repugnance for such measures, being Christians.
He is so good. She's like scared of him now. Yikes. Remember back like last season, I was like, they have a lovely relationship. Take that one back.
Of expectation, life's short. Even while we talk, time hateful runs a mile. Don't trust tomorrow's bough for fruit.
You guys.
Pluck this here
You guys.
now.
Well, whoever wrote those words must be very wise.
You guys. You guys.
Judith, as long as there is breath in my body, I will protect you and your son, Alfred. Believe me.
You guys. I'm shook.
Prince Egg the Wolf. May I present to you my son, Prince Magnus? Hello, darling.
That is a northern name. That is not one of ours.
How clever you. Yes, he's named after his father.
His father?
I think you may know him. Ragnar Lothbrok.
Oh. Oh my god.
I know.
Oh, damn.
Everything ready, Floki? Yes. Everything is ready. Tomorrow, we attack Paris.
And he's like, okay, thank you, dead. I'm so worried for Floki. It's about to go down. Okay, guys, good episode. A lot's happening. A lot's being set up. Things are getting more complicated, way more complicated. So where do I start? I'm gonna start in Wessex, and then we'll talk about the Vikings. Okay, so Wessex. Egbert is once again being a player. He's playing everyone, even his son, and Athelwulf kind of became self-aware there at the end when he's talking to Quenthrith. He's like, if you kill me, this will give my father exactly what he needs to invade you. Perhaps he was even prepared to sacrifice me. Which, I mean, true statement. I feel like he doesn't really... I think Egbert... I don't know if this is the right use of the word. He's like a sociopath. Like, literally, he doesn't really have any feelings. He just wants what's best for himself, and he'll do whatever it takes to get there and manipulate whoever he needs to, even his own son. And then he has a weird thing with Judith now. I don't know if he admires Athelstan that much that he's going to protect the mother of Athelwulf's, or not Athelwulf, Athelstan's child. I don't know if he respects Athelstan that much that now he's going to take care of Alfred, or if he just has this weird complex and he's like, you know, I don't know what's going on with Judith and him, so maybe I'll have to see some more, but I felt that coming. It was just a peck, but it was still filled with some very weird tension that I was creeped out by. So, and honestly, he wasn't even that sad about the nobles dying, that Quenthrith killed some of the nobles, because, you know, he's like, oh, perfect. I was going to betray them anyway, so here, that gives me something if this doesn't work out. So yeah, he's being crazy. Athelwulf went to Mercia. Quenthrith tried to have sex with him. I assume he's gonna give in to that. Or maybe not. Because if he does, it'll make him a real big hypocrite. But I do believe he is very strong in the faith. I think he'll crack on that one. Unless they're gonna leave now that she agreed. Or I guess we didn't really see her agree, but I assume she's going to agree to the terms. Then we see that she had a freaking kid, and it's Ragnar's. And it hit me before she even said it. And I bet you guys really enjoyed that part. But I was like, oh my god. So Ragnar has another son. God, what was the son's name? That's probably important. Because I'm trying to figure out who the bear is in this equation. I really think, now I'm going to jump over the pairs. I really think that's the princess. This is the princess the seer has been talking about. For however long he's been talking about. This is the princess. I believe this is the princess. So, we also have heard that Bjorn is going to marry a princess. So that could be an option. But I don't think Bjorn is the bear. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. My first instinct wants to say that Bjorn's gonna marry this princess. So that's what I'm gonna go with right now. Interesting with that princess, I did not pick up on her name yet. First episode I've seen her, and I'll get it, you guys. She has a very interesting relationship with her father. She has a probably one of the more acknowledgeable and powerful roles that as a woman that I've seen in the show. Obviously, Lagatha's a powerful woman. She was an earl. Quenthrith is a queen and all of that. But it seemed like whenever that princess gave advice to her father and to... It sounded like they said Count Olaf once, but I don't think it's Count Olaf. Whoever the guy that leads the armies is. It sounded like they really took into consideration what she was saying and were listening to her and not just writing her off like most men would do with women in that time. So that was very interesting. Let's see. Yeah. So the princess, I wrote down Princess, King Egbert, Athelwulf. And I wrote down Poran because she's having a whole crisis. And I don't know if it's just because she got cut and now she feels weak and that's why she's having this whole thing, but if she keeps on this road, they're definitely going to end up not together, which will set Bjorn up to marry someone else. I think that's the first thing Aslog has ever said that I agreed with. I can't even remember what she said, but she was like, you just have to love and nurture your kid, blah, blah, which, interesting, because you left your kids alone multiple times. God, I can't remember what she said. She said something. She said something that I agreed with to Poran. So yeah, that's all we saw of Kattegat, that episode there. And now this thing with, of course, I'll end it with talking about Floki. I think Floki's death is upon us. I think he believes he is safe now that Ragnar has put his trust into him to run this raid, to build these ladders and all that. Immediately when Ragnar said that he wants him to be ahead, Floki's eyes lit up and he was just, like, trusting again. Because I believe he thinks that Ragnar's like, oh, you were right for killing Athelstan, or he doesn't believe Ragnar even knows, but I think it's pretty obvious. I really do, even though he set it up pretty well. So Floki really thinks that he's safe. I really think he believes he's safe. And I really think he's not. I think Ragnar kept giving him looks throughout the episode. I think Ragnar's going to end up killing Floki. I really do. But the only thing that I could see stopping Ragnar from killing Floki is the fact that Floki is very useful. He's good at building ships. He's good at inventing things. And you have the history behind you, but there's gotta be, I mean, we had Siggy and Athelstan and Thorstein die in this season so far. Those are the big ones. And I don't think we're going to be able to go from episode 7 to 10 without another big death. And I feel like it's going to be Floki's. I would say... So I said that Athelstan, Floki, and Rollo are the ones most in danger, but I feel like Rollo can be taken off that list now that we know that his future is bright, as the seer said, or he would be dancing naked on the beach if he knew it was going to be happening. So I really feel like the next big death is Floki. I mean, no one's ever safe in this show. I really believe that. Ragnar is the main character. I could see Ragnar dying, but I cannot see it in this season. I don't think I can see it in this season. I mean, it would be... There's not many shows where I can actually see them killing off the main character, but this is certainly one. Of course, Game of Thrones did it right off the bat in season 1. I will not say... Oh, that's kind of a spoiler, huh? Kind of a spoiler. I do... So, yeah, this is going to be intense. I don't know how this is all going to work out. I don't know how this raid is going to work, especially if it works out into the end point of Bjorn marrying the princess. So, this is going to go not as expected, I believe. It seems like the king is pretty confident in his forces, so I think this is going to be a harder fight than the Vikings believe to be, and climbing up walls just leaves you vulnerable. So we're just... A lot is about to go down in these last 3 episodes of this season, I think, and I am okay with that. I'm excited. there's so much moving parts going on right now, and I am so worried for the fate of everybody. I know Egbert is not in the interest of the in Ragnar and the Vikings. He's only in like working for the interest of himself. But man, that character is amazing. So like I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Ragnar. I kind of like Quenthrith. She's kind of kooky. I feel like the only person I really have a distaste for, so like I don't like them at all, would be Athelwulf. I think Athelwulf is the only character I really am like, yuck. Of course Aslog too, but she's not like a threat, or I won't say she's not a threat. She's just not a factor right now. So Athelwulf is definitely the one person I'd be like okay with dying. Everyone else I'm kind of care for, so we're gonna see what happens. And thank you so much for watching my reaction. This was a great episode. And I'll see you guys next time.